Popping everybody, welcome to another video. And before we do get started, I want you to let y'all know that the free Discord is live. First link in the description, first link in the YouTube bio. Please go join that. Please come learn from me, ask me questions, live trade with me, do all that stuff. It is completely free for the first 2 months. I leave for college in a couple weeks, and I don't want to charge y'all until I really get kind of acclimated with the whole college process, my classes, making sure my schedule is okay. And if I don't feel like I am able to give y'all my full 110%, then I'm not going to charge you. I'm going to keep it completely free. It's going to be like a trial demo run. This is my first time running a Discord in general, just helping people. So I want to learn as y'all learn as well. Y'all going to help me learn. I'm going to help y'all. So that being said, first link in the description, please join. But with that being said, what I want to talk about today in today's video is just missing out on good opportunities for great ones, being able to let things pass by, patience, discipline. It all ties in. And specifically, it is from an interview that I heard from an entrepreneur. He was just talking about how he had to master the ability to let, good business deals walk away in order to, prepare for the great ones that he knew were coming. The exact words he said was being able to differentiate like a decent business deal from an FES. I'm not gonna say the word, but an FES is what he said. And that is when he knew that that business deal was good, if he was going to say that. So, and I think this applies to life, this applies to trading, because in trading, if you take any setup that has the opportunity to make you money, or the potential to make you money, then it leaves you more liable to a lot more risk. Because at the end of the day, as traders, you want to take as little amount of trades as possible. You don't want to take a lot of trades, because at the end of the day, every trade you're subjective to lose. You're at risk of losing, and you don't want to put that much risk on the table. At the end of the day, we want to be risk averse. We don't want to, over risk and overexpose ourselves to losing money. At the end of the day, we want to be calculated. We want to be smart with the steps that we're taking. And when you're just taking any mediocre setup or any setup that has the opportunity or the possibilities to make you money, you're just more at risk. You need to be able to differentiate your yes setup and just like a decent one, like how the businessman spoke. You don't want to just take something because it has the opportunity to make you money. You want to take it because you are fully 110% confident in it. I always say you should not take a setup unless if you're willing to risk all of your account on it. Now, obviously, we're not full porting. We're not actually risking our whole accounts, but you should be that confident in the setup to where you are 100% willing to risk everything you have on that trade, because you are that confident in it. It is everything you want to see. You're full top tier A+ model. It is everything that you look for, everything that you've back tested, everything that you've already won from, everything that you've already gathered data and collected from, to where you know that you've seen this play out 1,000 times. You want to make sure that you are fully confident in it. You want to ask yourself for every trade, am I happy with this trade, and will I regret this trade? That is another thing. Ask yourself, will you regret the trade? Will you look back on the setup and be like, damn, I shouldn't have taken that. That was a bad setup. I forced that. I over risk. Ask yourself all these things before you take a trade. Have a sticky note. Write it down in front of your desk. I have my sticky notes, right here on my desk. Have your sticky notes. Make sure that they ask you questions. Keep your mind, keep you level, keep you in check as you're trading, because this stuff is all very important. Trading is a mental game, and you don't want to apply risk for stuff that's, you're not fully confident. If you're a banker and, somebody's applying for a loan, say you have two people applying for a bank loan. The first person has made you money in the past. He's paid you back with interest on time. He's always been, on every day making sure that he pays you back, versus somebody that you've worked with a couple times. Sometimes he's late on his payment. Sometimes he doesn't pay you back, but sometimes he does make you money. Obviously, you are going to want to give money to the person that is always on time, always paying you back, and always making you money consistently, not the person that mediocrely makes you money, sometimes doesn't pay you back, sometimes he even loses you money. You don't want to give money to that person as a loaner, as an investor, as a bank, as an entrepreneur, whatever the case may be. And you need to apply that same exact concept and same exact way of thinking to trading. You don't want to take a trade just because it has the potential to make you money, because at the end of the day, I can flip a coin and have the potential to make money. Heads or tails, heads long, tails short. I can do that and technically have a potential possibility to make money, because the market can only go one of two ways. The market can only go up or down if you really think about it. So you already have, technically a 50-50 chance at making money, but why run the risk of, adding more risk when you can be a lot safer, take what you're more confident in, and take trades that are way more likely to pan out, to just save you money, save you headaches, save you the mental and personal capital. Um, you don't want to do that. You don't want to burn through your money, and that is the quickest way to do it. Is taking poor setups, taking stuff that you're not fully confident in, taking stuff just chasing the money. If you focus on just taking your correct setups and doing what you know you're supposed to do, I promise you, I guarantee you, you'll be way more profitable than the person whose main focus every day is to just make money, because they will end up spiraling, they will end up blowing their accounts, they'll end up taking bad setups. And that's not longevity, that's not long term. And if you are trading, you should be trading to trade for years on end. You should not be trading just for a quick flip. This is not what that is. This is a long, rigorous journey that will take you a long time. And once you are profitable, you're going to still be trading for a long time after. Um, so yeah, you should not come into it with a quick flip. Understand how to differentiate the good versus the great, the good versus the bad, the decent versus the poor, like all that stuff. You need to really be able to differentiate it and filter out every day when you're trading, because if you don't, it's just gonna make it a lot harder. You're gonna end up losing a lot more money. It's gonna take you a lot longer to find profitability, and your process is gonna be a lot more just headaches. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna cut this video short. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And one more time, free Discord, first link in the description. Please join that. I want to help as many people as possible. I want to build that community up. I want to really be able to just have as many of y'all in there as possible, just learning and growing together, holding each other accountable. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace out.